a few hundred meters before.
That's all we've been waiting for.
Place it all together, let the sky fall. We will stand tall. Place it all together as sky when it crumbles.
Motorsports, particularly Formula One, have seen a significant surge in popularity over the past few years. The combination of races, technological advancement, and increased media coverage has brought the sport to the front of global entertainment. This interest has attached a more diverse audience, including younger fans for those from various regions. Despite its inclusive potential, motorsports, especially Formula One, remain predominantly associated with men. The image of motorsport has long been male-dominated, with male drivers, engineers, and team principals taking center stage. This perception persists in popular culture and media representation, which often fail to highlight the contribution and presence of women in the sport. This representation reinforces gender stereotypes and presents significant barriers for women aspiring to enter motorsport. No female drivers are competing in Formula One and Formula Two, and only one woman is participating in Formula 3, Sophia Flörsch, even though the sport is officially open to all genders. This underrepresentation of women in elite motorsport level indicates the broader challenges they faced in this field. Factors such as limited access to funding, sponsorship, support networks, and the lack of visible role models contribute to the difficulties women encountered when trying to break into and advance with motorsport. Maria Teresa de Phillips was the first woman to compete in Formula One, making her debut in 1958. She participated in 5 World Champions Grand Prix races, with her best finishing being 10th place at Belgian Grand Prix. The 1970s and 80s brought forth a new era of female drivers. Lynn James, Jeanette Guthrie, and Michelle Monton were among those who not only competed but excelled at the highest level of motorsport. The modern era has seen women continue to push the boundaries of what's possible. Danica Patrick's success in both IndyCar and NASCAR brought visibility, while drivers like Simona de Silveira and Tatiana Calderon continue to inspire young girls around the world. Off track, female employees are also more and more commonly seen nowadays. As example is Clara Williams, who served as the deputy team principal of Williams Formula One team from 2013 till 2020. She was one of the highest-ranking women in Formula One management. We managed to interview Blanca de Foronda, an ex-journalist and experienced worker in the domain of organizing events inside the world of sport. As the actual motorsport manager, we started by expressing our will to know some of the challenges women face in such a domain.
When I was starting to work as a motorsport journalist, for example, there were events you could not attend directly, like Camel Trophy. So there was a ban for women to join the Camel Trophy, and that disappeared in 95. So from 95 onwards, you could start joining, or 94, I think, you could start joining the events. So I wasn't sent to that event because there were simply no women taking part in this event. And also, you have to focus very much in your work. You cannot have any distractions, or you cannot have, I would say, any eruption in your professional surrounding.
Wie in dem Kartfahren.
Dass man kämpfen kann und dass man schneller ist als die Jungs.
The W Series, launched in 2019, was a women-only racing championship with identical Formula 3 spec vehicles to enhance skill-based competitions. It aims to promote female participation in motorsport by removing financial barriers and supporting drivers like Jamie Chadwick. Now, an Indy next driver, despite initial success to the series, faced financial difficulties worsened by the COVID-19 pandemic, struggling with sponsorship and media attention, which led to its fall down. To support female talented Formula One established Formula One Academy, providing mentorship, competitive experience, and training to advance women to high racing levels like Formula 3 and Formula 2.
I never thought that women need any specific championship to demonstrate their values. Women that want to access to these platforms, to any championship, they can go step by step. demonstrating. Obviously, it's hard, but I'm totally convinced that we will have a driver like, for example, in the US, Danica Patrick did. You know, you can demonstrate that you can win races. This is the important thing. When the question is, when will be this not anew? Will the Formula One Academy be the game changer in the feminine motorsport atmosphere platforms? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced.
Over. The lady is coming through. Danica Patrick wins at Twin Ring Motegi.
The media frequently praised Danica Patrick as an example for women in motorsport, praising her accomplishment like becoming the first female IndyCar race winner. She is presented as an inspiration and for inspiring female races, demonstrating her success and tendency. She was, however, come under fire on her on-track performance with comments about her competitiveness and parallels to her male peers. She marketably to engage in high-profile endorsements are regularly highlighted in the media, with occasional attention paid to her femininity and physical attractiveness. The public opinion of her is influenced by tensions that her public persona and personal life received. Different media narratives have criticized Danica for her boldness. In general, her portrayal in the media is complex, maintaining a balance between her accomplishment at work and her personal and marketable qualities.
I'm Trisha Kroll, and I'm originally from the US. I live here in the Netherlands now as a student, and I first got into motorsport through watching Drive to Survive on Netflix. So I'm a big Formula One fan primarily, but I also try to watch and keep up with other series such as Formula 2 and IndyCar.
Tricia Kroll, active motorsport fan and volunteer, shared another controversial story regarding the world of female motorsport.
A big influencer was invited to a Grand Prix, Kiara King, and all of the content that she produced from that Grand Prix was all about just how attractive she found the drivers. It was about the drivers themselves, and it wasn't actually benefiting F1 as a motorsport, female representation in general. It was really just honing in on that stereotype and really making it seem like it is more applicable than it really is. And so it takes a lot of progress back that these other women are trying to do, that there is more for women in motorsport, that they do deserve a spot in motorsport, not just, oh, like, wow, look at how attractive the drivers are.
She also shared the same opinion on the Academy and W Series, adding that it's
not accessible to watch or to be a part of. At first, their races weren't even like able to view through online subscriptions or anything, and now you can, but there's nothing after F1 Academy. There's no clear pathway to get these girls into bigger categories. In my opinion, F1 Academy is just not doing it right now.
The story of women in motorsports is one of progress and persistent challenges. While motorsport, particularly Formula One, has gained popularity and attracted a diverse audience, it remains largely male-dominated. Initiatives like W Series and the Formula One Academy have promoted female participation and provided crucial support and visibility. However, these efforts have faced challenges, including financial difficulties, limited media coverage, and criticisms of segregating female drivers. Despite historical and current progress, female drivers and fans still encountered underrepresentation. Efforts to improve this situation must continue, focusing on integrating women into mixed-gender events and providing necessary support. The contribution of pioneering women and ongoing work by organizations and mentors are crucial. By addressing these challenges, the motorsport community can work towards a more inclusive future, ensuring talented and passion drives the sport, regardless of gender.
I just would advise to work very hard, to knock every door, to have a route, a very clarified route where you want to be in motorsports, whether it be on the business administration and management, or you want to be in journalism. So never surrender.